it's a sobering thought for me that this exhibition at Beaux Arts is taking place 72 years after my first solo exhibition, which took place in 1948. I was very young then. I'd only just started, but I was already painting large number of pictures. What had happened was that I grew up, of course, during World War II. And World War II horrified me because there I was, a young teenager at school, and it was obvious that when I got a bit older, I was going to be expected to kill people because that's what adults did. In my child brain, I was saying to myself, adults have gone mad. All they want to do is to kill one another. And this was the child's eye view of the war. So I was looking for some way to rebel. But I'd had a loving childhood, so I couldn't go around smashing windows. It wasn't going to be a destructive rebellion. It had to be a constructive rebellion. And in the school library, I came across a book containing essays by surrealists. And I thought, this is just what I want. The surrealists had responded to the slaughter of World War I by saying, the establishment is rotten if they are going to promote slaughter, disgusting slaughter of this kind. So we will rebel against the establishment. So here was I in World War II with the same mood, saying to myself, I think I'm going to rebel against the establishment. And so I did it by starting to paint surrealist pictures, which my art master hated, which gave me great encouragement because I knew I was doing the right thing if he hated them. And I was told to stop it, which of course made me do it even more vigorously. And so in 1944, I made my very first surrealist drawings. Then after I left school, I was conscripted into the army, of course, and I was very lucky because I got a job teaching art at an army college. So I was able to go on painting then and produce literally hundreds of paintings. I did nothing else. My teenage life was devoted to painting. And my studio was crammed with pictures. But of course, as it was just after the war, I couldn't sell them because, again, I only sold a few things. And it was clear to me that it was going to be very difficult to make a career as an artist. I had a third show at the Ashmolean in Oxford in 1952. And then I didn't sell anything there. So I gave up. I said, right, that's it. I'm going to go on painting for the rest of my life, which I have done. I never stopped painting, but I'm not going to exhibit anymore. And between 1952 and 1974, I didn't exhibit anywhere. All my paintings were done purely for me. And I would have parties and tell friends that they could take anything they like. And so a lot of my paintings were given to friends. It was a private activity, which I was passionate about, but I was no longer attempting to exhibit or sell paintings. And then in the 70s, some of the paintings that I'd given away in those early days started to go up at Sotheby's. And so a gallery in London said, we should give you an exhibition. So in the 70s, I started exhibiting again. And since then, I have been exhibiting. And I've now lived long enough for my paintings to become collectible at last, which is, most artists don't live that long. Poor Van Gogh only sold one painting in his entire life. I've been lucky because I've lived long enough to see my paintings become collectible.
Yeah.
And so that brings me up to the present exhibition at the Beaux Arts, which I am delighted to be having.